Alright, so if you don't know, I play controller. And at 700 subscribers, I told myself I would play keyboard. So this is kind of just a special video to celebrate that, which is very nice. Thank you. But moving on, I need to learn how to play keyboard. Now, if you don't know, I never played keyboard before. As I said, I've only played controller and I've played controller for years. So going on to keyboard is going to be a little bit harder, but I've heard that it's much better with controller. So let's try it today. So all I know how to do is kind of just move around. This is and then jump. Like that's kind of all I know how to do and just go into inventory like this. But that's hotbar. So yeah, we got a couple things to work on today. And if you're asking about all the things around that's gonna be for a future video, but for now we're just gonna keep that quiet. And there's not much to this, so let's actually get into the interesting stuff. So see you in like 2 seconds. Alright, so we are now on a higher surface of the Minecraft world and horizon. And you can still see the village behind me with the big green, I guess, square, but moving on, it's not the point of this video. The point of this video is trying to learn how to play keyboard. I was going to set up a parkour course because I do not know how to do parkour, yet do I even know how to sprint. So we are going to try to learn how to make this course. And making that means that I'm going to have to like open up inventory and I don't even know what button that is. So we're just about to spam some buttons. Please do not get mad at me if something crazy happens. Okay, that was the wrong button. Go one at a time. One at a time. Alright, so I'm gonna start by tab and just go down from every now. Okay, so it was the... Wait, which one was that? I didn't pay attention. It was E. It was E. Okay, so E is actually, I guess, the one. And then all the buttons up here is to switch the hotbar. But I can just use the, like, I don't know what you call it. It's like a roller thing. Anyway, so now that we know that is helpful. So I'm going to just make it out of nothing too fancy. Just make it out of stone. Stone will do the job. Oh, and then I feel like I have an idea for that. And the eggs will come in later. It's a surprise. So let's go and let's do this real quick. Alright, so I finally finished the parkour course. It's very sensitive with the camera thing. But, if you don't know, the magma blocks stand for the places that I should not stand or jump on. I cannot touch the magma blocks, or at least I'm not supposed to. Stone I can touch, feet won't catch on fire. It makes lots of sense. So let's just go and try this out a couple of times. Alright, so I'm going to start like right here, and I guess I gotta jump sideways. There we go. Alright. Come on. Got this. That was okay, that was a little bit easier than I thought. Alright, so behind me is this obstacle course, parkour course, whatever you want to call it. Looks easy. Maybe easy. I haven't tried it yet, so let's try it. Bear with me on this one. I also have my controller beside me because I don't know how to change to first, second, to even third person. I don't know how to change that stuff, so we just have the controller beside me. But all of this I built by keyboard. I guess the key to this is just... Alright, so I mostly did that. Will it get harder? Yes, but let me just keep trying to perfect that because I kind of messed that up. Okay, so this has miserably failed probably over 20 times. So what I'm going to do is hopefully learn how to sprint, and maybe once I learn how to sprint, I'll be able to complete that because every time I get to the very end, I I don't even know how to explain it. I just fail. So maybe it's because the spacing is off and I just suck, or we're just gonna figure it out later. For okay, I just realized why I just realized why I kept messing that up. That is an impossible parkour jump. Either way, I kept messing up even on the easiest parts. So let's move on and let's try sprinting. So, if you don't know on controller, I'm going to switch to controller real quick. Sprinting is just holding down the joystick. You can jump around much, much easier than mobile. Because mobile, I feel like sprinting was way harder. Because I've heard mobile being like super hard to sprint for some reason. I don't know. Tell me if that's true or not. 'Cause I used to play mobile for like a little while, but then I realized it's hard to sprint and to do all this stuff. It's just not as good as controller or keyboard. So I was like controller for a while, but now I'm like, now I want to play keyboard because I've heard that keyboard is so good. So let's go play keyboard real quick. Let's go back to playing keyboard and let's try to figure out how to sprint. I may have to search it. In fact, I am going to search it. All right. So after searching, I have realized that it is control. Or is yeah, it's control, right? So I think if I want to start sprinting or get to sprint on a keyboard for the first time, I need to press control. So I'm gonna press control. Pressed it. Uh, that's not what I meant to press. All right, control. I am sprinting, but it is very hard to sprint because my pinky I feel like is getting broken now. I'll get used to it shortly. Just that is a little bizarre. Why can't it be like hold down that button super hard? I don't know. But it's control or control, whatever you call it. Control, yeah. It's called control, so hopefully that I'll get used to this at some point, because for now I am not used to it at all. Moving forward is this. Wait. This is. But then breaking blocks is one. Wait. I can't break any blocks now, though. Okay, so don't get me wrong, that is like almost perfect. Why can't it be that way? Like you have to double tap or something somehow to make this not the way where I can still break blocks, because now I don't know what breaks blocks. This is sad. So now control breaks blocks. Which one? I can't reach it. Okay. There's no way to break blocks. I mean, it's nice to sprint, but come on. That needs to be fixed somehow. I don't know what to replace it with. Probably shift or caps lock. What does caps lock do? Caps lock literally does nothing. Okay. So, oh, well, I guess whenever you're typing. But, like, you don't have to type in caps lock. I could sacrifice typing in caps lock. Just Minecraft, make caps lock the way to sprint. Or not. That's fine. I mean, it's only one person's opinion. Hopefully it's not like a million, or else that's going to be bad. Anyways. Let's move on and try to complete a parkour world now. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. So this is the parkour course. The one that I thought was actually possible when it isn't. So what we're going to do is actually try to fix that today. So F5 is apparently to change the camera angle. Well, guess what? It isn't. So that's a little bit of a problem. I think it's because I also have the controller hooked up. So I may have to unhook that, which is going to be a lot, but that's fine. See, I can do that. I just couldn't do that. Maybe it was because it wasn't possible. So now we're gonna make it possible. That one block has now made this parkour course possible. So let's do it. Bottom. I did it. But it was also like I didn't do it fully clean, so we're gonna try that a couple times to make it perfect. And I just did that. That is amazing. like and subscribe for that easiest parkour that I probably could have made so far without like fully getting destroyed on the internet. But thanks for watching. I've learned how to sprint, do the main things that I need to learn how to do. So have a great time. Hopefully you'll see me in my next video playing keyboard 10 times better than I am now because it is not turning out very well for me.